Hello, this is Spidey1958, and welcome to my Let's Play Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous Beta Episode 9, I think? Let us head out here. And let us head over here. What the heck are you doing? That is not what we want you doing. That was not at all what we want. What's that? Okay, that's why we don't have to worry about corruption. We've been sanctified here. That is good to know. Okay, now are you going to actually open? Yeah. Okay. Grab. Grab. I am me, protect us. Take your jokes and shove them, Tiefling. Don't mind us, we're just here collecting stuff for the innkeeper. Yeah, that's it. For the innkeeper. Now, I noticed more than one of these levers. Okay. Lever there. I think there's a lever behind the shield, maybe? Button won't budge. Maybe we need to throw the other lever. That made a noise. Oh, there's another lever there. We push the button now? Button won't budge. Okay, let's try flipping that lever. Ooh, I saw something. Oh, that's just torch. Won't budge. Is there another lever here we're missing? I'm only seeing 3 levers. Okay, let's try this one up. Okay, let's try this one up. Okay, let's try this one up. So those aren't it. It's not all up. We already tried all down. Now let's try all down again. I thought we did all down. Hey, let's try this one up. This one up. Okay. What haven't we tried? Tried all up, we tried all down. We had that one up, then that one and that one. Now we've done that one down. That one up, that one up. Ah, that was it. I like the fact they're just ignoring us here as we loot the place. I'm not going to complain. A feather, inkwell, and a yellow note. Whoops, I didn't take it. That's not good. I don't think I like that guy. Elemental essence, restoration potions, and some scrolls. Okay, what is the crown? Oh, dang it, we still have no one with arcane lore. I think if we go to the merchant, he'll let us know what it is, but that is not fun. I assume it's a headband that does something. Young Tiefling sits cross-legged on the floor. He looks relatively calm for someone in shackles, but his tail whips back and forth in agitation. Noticing your attention, the Tiefling sits up and beckons you over. Hey, Chief. Hey, gorgeous. Come over here. I want to talk to you about something. Something really important. Quit bothering decent folk in here, Wooljiff, or I'll knock your teeth out. What? It's up to you, Delvin Dum-Dum? You were told to guard me, and I'm not stopping you, but no one told me I had to shut my trap. Who are you? Wooljiff Jeff2. I deal in unusual things. I can get you whatever you want, anything, but there's just one problem. As he Tiefling rattles his chain and gives you a meaningful look. What do you want from me? I'll lay it out for you. Simple job, 30 minutes top. We go someplace, talk to someone, in return, whatever you want. I'll get it for you. Some extra rations, no problem. Armor, weapons, scrolls, you name it. It's as good as yours. If you need my help with something, whistle, I'll be there. I'm handy enough with knives, too, and even my magic know-how isn't too shabby. Haha, what a load of guff. If you were good at magic, you wouldn't be stuck here now, would you? Don't listen to him, Chief. He'll find fault with the Queen herself. It'd be useful to have. I'll be useful to have in battle, and I'll sell whatever you want for at a reasonable price. If you're lucky, it's your lucky day. You won't even meet another gem like me in cannabis. Why are you in chains? Does it matter? Don't get hung up on the past, Chief. Just look to the future. Live in the here and now. Your shadow, what was that? Get me out of here and I'll tell you. And don't worry, it's not contagious. I can't help you while you're chained up here. How can I free you? That's easy. You know, Arabeth? Feisty looking gal, always wears armor. You can't miss her. She's the meanest fighter in the whole city. When you see her, put in a good word for me, will you? Tell her that this guy, Woljif, locked up for no good reason in Defender's Heart, well, for follies of his youth, and he really wants to get out on bail so he can keep up his good behavior and make a contribution to society. Got that? Will you do it? All right, I'll talk to Arabeth about your situation. I knew I could count on you, knew it, at the moment I laid eyes on you. We'll talk later. Oops, we missed something to steal. I mean, we missed supplies. Survivor, survivor, yogi, survivor. Oh, hold it. There's something right there. Ooh, more flour. Okay, how do we get out of here? Oh, through here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Arabeth rubs her red and tired eyes. Any success? How is the city? There's a tiefling chained up in Defender's Heart. What can you tell me about him? Woljif is a petty thief from a gang of tieflings operating in cannabis. That's what we call them in these parts. They tried to rob a vendor of magical items recently. Unfortunately, we apprehended only one of them and the rest managed to escape. We had nowhere else to keep him apart from the Defender's Heart, but that's hardly a prison. Woljif knows it too. He's been begging us for days to let him go free or have someone vouch for him. He already asked you to pull him a good word for him, hasn't he? If you want to recruit Woljif, put him to good use, go ahead. Take him off our guard's hands. We can ill afford to let a soldier spend his days watching over a middling thief. I hope the tiefling proves useful, should you decide to take him along. I have to go. Yay, more party members. Think. Me and my faithful bear. Well, Chief, what you got for me? I talked to Arabeth and decided to make you part of my troop. We'll see how it goes. Ha! You must be a smooth talker. Come on, Delvin, get these bracelets off me. I'm going free. You're sure to regret this. This tiefling will fleece you for everything you got. Mark my words. You're a bitter man, Delvin. Petty and mean. You can't even be happy for me, can you? A pity. I pity you. I'll leave you alone with your sad little soul. So long. And now, Chief, straight down to business. You see, I'm one of those guys that people around here call tieflings. We just call ourselves the family, After we knocked over the shop, I got stuck here in Defender's Heart. A little bird told me that Big Sister cares for me, wanted to see me, that she had some questions to ask me. You following? Now, she won't be asking questions like, Wolfjan, how did you manage to get out of this one? Or, Wolfjan, you're so thin, didn't they feed you? No, something serious has gone down, and I just know they want to try to pin something on me. I can feel it in my tail. So I knew right away that I couldn't go alone. You turned up just in time, Chief. You don't need to do anything when we get there. Just stand behind me and look mean. I'll handle the rest. Somehow. Let's go. I'll show you the way. Okay, let's check if there's anything else here in the inn we need to check out, and then we will head out. So there's nobody there. Oh, there's somebody we might be able... Oh, I bet this is the Pathfinder guy. A young man in well-worn travel clothes and a simple wooden symbol still on his chest is efficiently cutting a linen robe into strips to use as bandages. Despite his visible exhaustion, he works with zeal, singing some tune about red braids and ripe sheaths of wheat under his breath. He raises his warm, chestnut-colored eyes to you. Are you one of the Crusaders? Thank you for defending those of us whose talents lie off the battlefield. I'm Jernog, servant of Aristil. Pleased to meet you. What are you doing? I only took my holy orders recently, so my God has only bestowed a little of his power upon me as yet. I'm sorry to say the number of wounded fighters in this tavern is far beyond my power to heal. But there's a reason people say, have faith in God, but look to yourself first. I might not be able to help the wounded with magic, but I can at least cut up bandages. I could use the help of a cleric. Aristil knows I'd be glad to help you, but it's no use. My spells are depleted. I have no training in potions or scrolls. See this robe? I'm cutting it up for bandages. It's the second to last one. Are you from around here? No, I was just passing through Kennebus. I was sailing down that old man of ours, the great sullen river, to a village by the name of Chilly Creek. I happened to land in the city on the eve of the festival, and I'm ashamed to say I decided to stay for a day and enjoy myself, but I ended up staying in the city a lot longer than I bargained for. Chilly Creek, where's that? It's a small fishing village. It's not even marked on some maps, but people do live there. What they don't have is a priest. They have no one to heal their wounds, no one to offer prayers for a good catch, no one to give their dead a dignified burial. And the world wound is a stone's throw away, so I'm setting sail for Chilly Creek to serve my God and my people. Once we've held Kennebus, I'm going there. If by the grace of good wills we all survive this, you should come and visit me sometime. You'll find the village here on the bank of the river. I have to go. That's a new quest. Camilla, do you want to say anything? Camilla looks you over pensively, toying with the snake-shaped boned amulet that dangles from her pale neck. Noticing your glance, she flashes you a cold, barely there smile. Excuse me. Greetings. It seems for a moment the girl wants to say something else, but the pause grows too long and she slips back into cautious silence. Tell me about yourself. You want to know about me? You want to know more about me than you already do? Why? I talk to the spirits of this tormented land, and they guide me in battle. I help you fight the demons, and I swear that you can rely on me in this matter. Is that sufficient? Where did you learn to wield a rapier so well? I had good teachers, although they don't get all the credit. I am a most diligent student. Your amulet looks unusual. Where did you get it? Ah, my little trinket. It's so nice of you to notice, but I assure you this amulet is nothing but a bauble. Can a lady not be drawn to beautiful, useless things? Anyway, as much as I enjoy our delightful conversation, the spirits are calling me and I must respond. Excuse me. Every time I mention that amulet, she gets very defensive. And this would be our restroom, which we don't need at the moment. We need to talk to you. The dwarf resembles an abandoned citadel, one whose high, crumbling walls are still holding fast, but whose empty, lightless windows make it clear that all inside is dead. Oh, it's you. Good work back there in the Grey Garrison. Name's Stanton Vane. If you've heard rumors about me, his face looks like it was never known anything as carefree as a smile grimaces. Just so you know, everything people say about me, it's true. I need to talk to the elf who calls himself the Storyteller. Do you know where I can find him? The Storyteller, A strange old fellow, that one. He used to sit with me for hours, asking about all sorts of things. He never offered judgment or comfort. He just listened. At first I wanted him and his questions as far away from me as possible, but later I realized that talking to him did ease my burden a little. I hope he is alive and well. He's completely blind and feeble, too, so if he's alone in the city, well, you probably know what that means. I do know one place he might be. Look for him in the Blackwing. It's a library. Here, I'll show you where it is on the map. I don't know what use a library is to a blind elf, but he loved the place. He would sit there day and night. What do people say about you? They say I'm a traitor, as bad as Aruna Varlash, that I'm a disgrace, even among the ranks of the condemned. The Queen Gallifrey should never have spared me, that I belong on the gallows. Why do they hate you so much? You really don't know? Stanton gives you a long, morose look, then sighs. I'm the reason why the Crusade forces are holed up in fortresses on the edge of the world instead of bringing the fight to the demons. We used to have a foothold in the wound. The mighty, unassailable city of Dresden. We used to have until it fell, and all because of my stupidity. I gave the enemy our main citadel. I was tired. They wanted to execute me, and rightly so. But the Queen intervened. She said I should live and fight in order to undo what I had done. So that's how I lived, decade after decade, fighting in the condemned. As you can see, I have fixed nothing. I have earned no one's forgiveness. Are you going to spit in my face too? It wouldn't surprise me. I hope you earn forgiveness. Thank you. From the depths of my soul, I thank you. But I haven't had a hope for a long, long time. A whole city fell because of you? How is that possible? What do you mean, how? The knight glares at you from beneath his furrowed brows. If you don't trust the word of a condemned, go ask someone else, like my little brother, Joran. And if you still don't believe it, that's it. What's it to me? But if you're about to ask me to recount the story of my disgrace for the 1000th time, don't. So many years in the condemned. Surely you paid your penance by now. That's not up to me to decide. My life is at the Queen's hands. He falls silent for a moment. Then, in trembling voice, he adds, the condemned isn't the worst part. All these years I have prayed Torog for forgiveness. Countless times have I gone to his priest. Countless times I've kneeled before his altar. If only the Father of Dwarven kind would answer my prayers just once. Not to restore what I've lost, but just to tell me that I'm still one of his children. But it seems he doesn't give a damn about me. What can I expect from mere mortals when my own God doesn't think I deserve redemption? You really don't have any friends? I couldn't have survived this long if I was completely alone. Drawing my little brother, he keeps me going. He never abandoned me. Everyone else shies away from me like they might catch what I've got. Even fighters in the Condemned console themselves by thinking I got stripped of me rank, but at least I'm not Stanton. Commander Triblade seems to be the only person in the whole army who remembers that I'm a soldier and not a drudge. She has no qualms about taking me into battle. She had some mud flung at her in the past, or so I hear. That's why she tries to keep an open mind about people. It's no surprise that she's the only one to hold on to her sense of reason in this farce. I have to go. Go on then. Maybe we'll see each other again. Okay. That's a crusader, that's a crusader, that's a crusader. We already talked to her. I don't really need to talk to Lan. Survivor, survivor. Survivor, survivor, survivor. Survivor. So I don't think we can get upstairs. Doesn't look like it. So let's go talk to this guy. A stout old man with a fuzzy gray build mumbles a prayer. He looks as tired as everyone else in the Cat Tavern, but determination is stamped across his haggard face. What can I do for you? Who are you? Vasily Rathamus, rector of the local temple of Abadar. The temple is gone, though, and if we snooze here for much longer, the city will be lost as well. Who is the boy with you? That one? Cato the shepherd, my apprentice. He's a smart boy, and his faith is strong. He serves Aristotle, though. But there's still something he can learn from an old servant of Abadar. He'll be a great cleric when he gets older. And they're a merchant, so. Oh, they have some stuff. How much do we have? We have enough to buy a ring of protection and an amulet of natural armor. I think we will buy both of those. Okay. You already have a ring of protection, but you can use an amulet of natural armor. So that gets you to armor class 25. You could use a ring of protection. That gets you to 24. Do we know what this is now? Yep. Charisma plus 2. You're a paladin. I think that would help you. So let's give you the plus 2 charisma. And then let's organize stuff. We should probably sell off some of this junk we're carrying. So let's sell a few things to this guy. Let's keep the torches. I think, let's go ahead and sell Marching Terror. I don't really think anyone's ever going to use it. These are all ingredients. No reason to sell that. It's not worth anything. Really? We have 53 Cure Light potions. Sounds like a lot, but we'll go through them really quickly. Okay, anything else here? Icy Protector, Bracers of the Wizard. Various scrolls. Alchemist Kit. 100 gold. That would be great once we get someone who has alchemy skill. Good question. Who in the world would we get it? We don't have a cleric type or a magic user type. Oh well. I think at this point we will call it an episode. Next episode we'll actually go out into the city and do some adventuring and not all this reading. So as always, if you enjoyed this episode, go ahead and leave me a like or a comment. And if you disliked the episode, leaving me a dislike's fine. But please leave a comment saying why you disliked it. As always, this is Spidey 1958, and have fun gaming.